Testing 1, 2. Reader mic 1. Check 1, 2. Reader 1. Reader mic 2. Reader 2.
So I look back to it. I'm sure.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Our ceremony will begin in about 15 minutes. As we get ready, I have a few announcements I'd like to share. Childcare is available in the Merritt Hall gym. Our ceremony will be streamed live into the Student Union multi-purpose room for anyone who finds it necessary or desirable to be inside for the ceremony. Please see one of our commencement volunteers for directions to the Student Union multi-purpose room. The ceremony will also be streamed online on the SUNY Potsdam YouTube page. Restrooms are located in Dunn Hall, Brainerd Hall, Flag Hall, Carson Hall, and the Barrington Student Union. Tim Hortons and Becky's Place are open in Carson Hall for food and beverage, in addition to the Student Union. A prime rib dinner buffet will be served in the Lehman Dining Center following commencement. Reservations are not necessary. You will find water stations located throughout the quad. And again, our ceremony will begin in about 15 minutes. Thank you.
like bigger than symphonic and concert band, I think. It's going on the road. Yeah. Thank you, by the way, to all those people who are not graduating.
Good morning and welcome to the 2016 Bicentennial Commencement Ceremony at SUNY Potsdam. The processional will begin momentarily, and I would like to make a few announcements. Please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices that may be disruptive to the ceremony. The ceremony will be streamed into the Student Union Multipurpose Room for anyone who would prefer to be inside. The ceremony will also be streamed live on the SUNY Potsdam YouTube page. Restrooms are located in Dunn, Brainerd, Flagg, and Carson Halls, as well as the Barrington Student Union. SUNY Potsdam is a tobacco-restricted campus, and we would appreciate you to refrain from use of smoking and other tobacco products. No pets are allowed in the seating area. Childcare is available in the Merritt Hall Gymnasium on the other side of the library. A professional photographer will be taking photos of each graduate as they cross the stage. We respectfully request that personal photos be taken from your seat. Please be considerate of others as you take your photographs. We encourage all graduates and guests to share your favorite commencement photos with the entire campus community. When you post your photos to Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, please use the hashtag SUNYPotsdamGrad. That's hashtag SUNYPotsdamGrad, all one word. Food and beverages are available for purchase in Becky's Place and Tim Hortons in Carson Hall, as well as the Union Market and the Student Union. We request that you limit your movement during the formal portion of the ceremony out of respect for our graduates, our speakers, and other guests. Please join us for a reception on the other side of the library beyond Minerva's Plaza after the ceremony. Thank you for being here and enjoy the ceremony.
President Esterberg, the candidates for degrees have arrived and are in their places. The faculty and staff are present. Administrators and members of the College Council have assembled on stage. All are gathered for the 2016 bicentennial commencement of the State University of New York at Potsdam.
Woo!
Please be seated.
Don't we stand for this?
Good morning. My name is Betty Bergeron. I'm the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at SUNY Potsdam. As our college celebrates its 200th anniversary, we wish to begin our ceremony with a celebration of our diversity by sharing a special Native American greeting. This greeting, entitled in English, "The Words That Come Before All Else," is used by members of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy at important gatherings to bring our minds together and to give greetings and thanks to the natural world. You will find the words to this greeting in your program. I now invite to the stage Dewandondi and Deashote to share the words that come before all else.
Sego, Dewandondi yung gets waginato, dano Deus wate yung gets, you got nesio. Agwagoska, and did the wahwet nuni, and Guatnigula, than a deatino walados, ne unguet sua, yatit nista hunja, ohundet sua, ohnegat sua, gajun sua, anunquat sua, ohtelat sua, gahit sua, gayantosula, ojinuat sua, gondilio, ojit down gua, oguilet sua, yetisotagun ala de welas. Chidawat jia gyoke neka glakwa, yeti sota neka glakwa. Gayeli ni ongwedege, ojistokwa sua, tana daget dizo. Tonya dohak na gwat nigula. Ona wat gelewa hodungo, unwa winizalade. Tonya dohak na gwat nigula. So just to translate, Sego, hello, my name's Chelsea Sunday. This is Dale Swate. We're from the Akutasne Mohawk community, and the Ohandigaliwadekwa is the words before all else. And what we're doing is we're asking everybody to bring their minds together and giving thanks to the natural world, acknowledging the people, the earth, the waters, the fish, the grass, the medicine plants, the roots, food plants, the fruit, the insects, the wild animals, the trees, the birds, the thunders, the winds, our sun, the elder brother, the sun, our grandmother, the moon, the stars, the four beings, and our creator. And we ask you to bring your minds together for this ceremony to acknowledge all of creation. And now we're gonna sing a song to honor our earth and to honor this celebration.
Yetini sahunja hawi awi nehoe. Yetini sahunja hawi awi nehoe. Yo wine hawi awi nehoe. Yetini sahunja hawi awi nehoe. Kaina wi aheya. Yetini sahunja hawi awi nehoe. Yetini sahunja hawi awi nehoe. Yo wine hawi awi nehoe. Yetini sahunja hawi nehoe. Kaina wi aheya. Yetini sahunja hawi nehoe. Yetini sahunja hawi nehoe. Satunde gane te agawe yakwa. Sawada husadan te agawe yakwa. Gaina ya heya yaha. Yama.
Thank you so much. That was such a special, inspirational, and touching way to begin our special celebration this morning. And now, if you would please stand, and gentlemen, remove your caps. We'll join in the singing of the national anthems of Canada and the United States, led first by Daniel Kringer and followed by Xenia Cumento.
Please be seated. Welcome to SUNY Potsdam's 2016 Bicentennial Commencement. Yes. My name is Kristen Esterberg, and it is my honor to serve as president of SUNY Potsdam. Thank you, Daniel and Xenia. I also want to thank Dr. Brian Doyle and the Crane Commencement Band for enriching this morning's celebration. Thanks also to Maureen Moose, our sign language interpreter today. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of this morning's stage party. I ask them to please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until the entire stage party is introduced. Harold Johnson, College Counsel. Molly Clough, College Counsel. Lisa Wilson, Chair of Faculty Senate and Grand Marshal. Brian Hughes, College Counsel. Ken McDonald, College Counsel. Richard D'Addario, College Counsel. June O'Neill, Chair, College Counsel. Sean Ramos, Outgoing President, Student Government Association and College Counsel. Amy Kellogg, President, SUNY Potsdam Alumni Association. Lynn Bowles, President, Potsdam College Foundation Board of Trustees. Roger Linden, College Counsel. Rick Miller, Executive Vice President. Peter Brower, Special Assistant to the Provost and Outgoing Dean of the School of Education and Professional Studies. Robin Hosley, Interim Dean of the School of Education and Professional Studies. Michael Sitton, Dean of the Crane School of Music. Steve Marcusy, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences. Betty Bergeron, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Eugene Nicandri, 2016 Leadership Through Service Award recipient. And State University of New York Chancellor Nancy Zimpher, today's commencement speaker. Good morning. I am so proud to welcome you, the graduates of SUNY Potsdam's bicentennial class, the class of 2016. Woo! With such a distinction, I'm tempted to say that a class like this only comes around once every 200 years. Today, we celebrate you. Whether you are the first person in your family to graduate from college, or you come from a long line of family members with college degrees, whether you are a North Country native, or you come from New York City, you're here. Whether you are an international student from Vietnam, from the United Kingdom, or just next door from Canada, whether you are going to be hooded for your master's degree, yes, or walk across the stage to receive your bachelor's degree. Yes, today is your day. Today we honor you, the class of 2016, and all that you have attained. Like the milestone that the college has reached with its bicentennial this year, your commencement day is a hard-earned honor. You have had to push yourselves to go beyond boundaries, to apply your knowledge in new and challenging ways. For so many of you, this has not always come easily. Many of you have had to find your own path, to forge ahead. Maybe you ended up studying a subject you never thought you would have during that first day of orientation. Maybe you juggled your studies with your passion for athletics, student government, activism, or the arts. Maybe you took an internship, conducted research with a faculty member, or studied abroad. One thing is for sure. You did one or more of these things while learning to survive our North Country winters. Yes. Despite the hurdles and the ice, you made it. Similarly, throughout our 200 years, the institution known today as the State University of New York at Potsdam has had to navigate through some uncertain waters. We started out in 1816 as the St. Lawrence Academy with 42 students in a one-room schoolhouse. Over the years, we grew and evolved along with public higher education in New York State. And despite our small size, our remote location, we managed to flourish, attracting students and faculty from all over and building innovative programs well ahead of their time. Despite the hurdles, we have made it. Now today, you have the honor of upholding a tradition of excellence that stretches back 2 centuries. But that doesn't mean we remain static. We must always keep up with the changing needs of our society and ensure that our graduates, that you, are well prepared to compete in a fast-changing world. Graduates, today you make history, not only as our first and our only bicentennial class. Yes, that's worth cheering. Thank you. But you are also the most diverse graduating class in our history to walk this stage. You have made our campus and our community stronger, more vibrant, and in the face of adversity and constant change. Your passion for making Potsdam a better place is truly remarkable. To the class of 2016, know that as you leave here today, you have the power to change the world. Yes. And you have already left a legacy here on this campus. So as excited as we are to celebrate our 200 years of history, we are even more excited to see what this 3rd century brings for you, our graduates. So as you embark on your next journey, remember your time here. You've all taken away lessons, friendships, and memories to last a lifetime. We are eager to see the changes that you, the bicentennial class of 2016, will make in this world. Now, for the past several weeks at special honors and awards, convocations, and celebrations, members of the campus faculty and staff have had the pleasure of recognizing outstanding students for their excellence in academics, athletics, leadership, and service. Their individual names are listed in your program, but all deserve another round of applause. May I ask all who were recognized at any of these celebrations to stand and be recognized. Please. Well done. You may sit. It is a point of pride for SUNY Potsdam that we welcome so many first-generation college students to our institution. Could I ask all of you who are the first in your family to complete a college degree to please rise? We know what an extraordinary accomplishment this is for you and for your families. Well done. Now, you may have noticed that some of today's graduates have different colored tassels to draw attention to their scholastic achievements. Would all those students with a maroon tassel who today are graduating cum laude with a grade point average of 3.25 to 3.49 please stand? Well done. Now, would you please stand if you have a gray tassel signifying you are graduating magna cum laude with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Well done. And finally, those students with maroon and gray tassels who achieved a grade point average of 3.75 or above and are graduating summa cum laude. Would you please rise? Well done. A number of faculty and staff members have received Chancellor's Awards and President's Awards for excellence in teaching and servants. Their names are also listed in your program. Would those who have received Chancellor's or President's Awards this year please rise? Well done. We are fortunate to have one of our finest students as a speaker today. Mr. Sean Ramos has served this past year as president of our Student Government Association. Sean has given his time and considerable talents serving all SUNY Potsdam students in this important role. He has been a tireless advocate for his peers, and his dedicated service is greatly appreciated and admired. Sean will be pursuing his Master's of Science in Organizational Leadership Performance with a concentration in technology right here at SUNY Potsdam. Sean. Well done.
I was expecting some shade today. I'm melting. So first row application of my degree, so that's great. For all those watching the YouTube live stream, Sean Ramos, you got me. So I was approached a couple weeks ago to make this speech a little longer and really give the student perspective in. But I thought about it long and hard and said, the student's perspective is we want to get out. Like, there's no reason for me to sit up here and lecture you any longer. And I think it's appropriate. So, last year, Marcus Frisbee, I was told that he quoted Parks and Rec. It's really hard to follow that. Because I could stand up here and I could lecture you. For all those who know me, I could filibuster really, really long. And I could tell you about what the future may hold for you and, you know, when life gives you lemons, blah, blah, blah. Let's insert that graduation song that's overplayed a lot. I could tell you about everything, but we served our time, so no more lectures, at least for now. No more buying books that you are going to use maybe even once and then get nothing for the return. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave you with one, being the final thing standing between you and walking across this stage. I'm going to leave you with just a couple things. You're going to hear a no a lot, like a lot. Sometimes it's better being the guy to get people their coffees than not being the guy to afford his own. And it wouldn't be me without throwing a couple pop culture references in here. So to contradict Eminem, opportunity does come more than once in a lifetime. Yep. So just work hard and don't throw away your shot. Thank you guys, congratulations.
Thank you, Sean. Our next speaker once sat where you are now sitting. Amy Kellogg, class of 1999, is the president of the college's Alumni Association. Amy will bring greetings from the SUNY Potsdam Alumni Association and formally welcome you as the newest members of this exclusive organization. Please welcome Ms. Amy Kellogg.
Good morning, class of 2016, family and friends. Yeah. As president of the Alumni Association, I have the distinct honor and privilege of welcoming you, the last class of our first 200 years at Potsdam, to the SUNY Potsdam Alumni Association. You are now officially part of a strong and dedicated network of 37,000 plus members. Every graduating class is special, but yours is even more so, as you are the last class of the second century at SUNY Potsdam. You officially close one chapter of our history as we look forward to the 3rd century at Potsdam. As you close this chapter as a student and join our alumni ranks today, I hope you will become engaged and involved with the college and work with us to shape the 3rd century at Potsdam. As you all know, Potsdam is a unique place, and this is reflected in our alumni network. We have the most dedicated and supportive alumni that anyone could ever ask for. This is because once you are a member of the Potsdam family, you are always a member of the Potsdam family. I hope that you appreciate and understand the accomplished group that you join. Like our students, our alumni are impressive. I also hope many of you who work here, who have gone here have already had interactions with alumni, whether it be through our alumni who work here on campus, alumni who come back to speak to students, alumni who serve as mentors for a number of programs, clubs, and departments, alumni who help the school by supporting scholarships, student activities, and alumni who are your teachers, and perhaps most importantly, alumni who are your family members. Can I ask all Potsdam alumni in the audience today to please stand? As you can see, this is an impressive group, and no matter where you land and what you end up doing, you will encounter your fellow Potsdam alum who will support you in your career, motivate you to challenge yourself, and inspire you to be the best that you can be. My ultimate hope for each of you is that you reach out and ask how you can stay involved as we wrap up our bicentennial and begin our 3rd century. At the very least, please remember to stay in touch with us so we can keep you abreast of what's happening here at the college. And when you go to the Potsdam website and to social media, skip the student section. You are officially alumni now. Visit us there. The SUNY Potsdam Alumni Board of Trustees and I welcome you to our alumni ranks. You should be very proud. We certainly are. Congratulations.
June O'Neill is the chair of our College Council, a regional body appointed by the governor to advocate for the campus. I invite June to come forward to present the 2016 Leadership Through Service Award. June.
Good morning. Each year, SUNY Potsdam presents the Leadership Through Service Award, which honors those unsung heroes and volunteers from surrounding communities who give unselfishly of their time and talents to better this region. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Honorable Eugene L. Nicandri, this year's recipient of the Leadership Through Service Award. Judge Nicandri, would you please join me at the lectern? Your unceasing dedication to the North Country and its people have distinguished your working life and left a far-reaching legacy in the region that we call home. You began your legal career here, representing individuals, municipalities, and nonprofits over nearly 20 years of service. During this time, it was thanks to your diligent representation that the Messina Electric Department was established through landmark litigation. Following your commitment to upholding justice, you continued to serve your community as a judge for another 15 years. And in recognition of your dedicated work, you went on to be elected president of the New York State County Judges Association before your retirement. In recognition of your long commitment to responsible stewardship of our region's distinctive natural resources, the St. Lawrence River, and the sustainable power that it provides, you have twice been appointed to the New York Power Authority Board of Trustees. First by Governor David Patterson, then by Governor Andrew M. Cuomo. As vice chair of the NYPA board, you oversee the largest state-owned utility in the United States. That spirit of giving back extends to your community and your service to the Seaway Private Equity Corporation Board of Directors. A consummate professional and highly respected leader in our community, you have raised your family here in the North Country, hi Lois, and worked hard to ensure the region's future remains bright for your neighbors. As a token of our appreciation, SUNY Potsdam is privileged to present you with the 2016 Leadership Through Service Award in recognition of your lifelong commitment to bettering the North Country through your dedicated service.
Thank you, June, and congratulations, Judge Nicandri. It is now my great pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Nancy L. Zimpher, Chancellor of the State University of New York. In June 2009, Nancy L. Zimpher became the 12th Chancellor of the State University of New York. Since that time, she has been a vocal advocate for groundbreaking legislative reforms that ensure SUNY can provide broad access to higher education while maximizing its impact as an engine of economic development throughout the state. Dr. Zimpher is active in numerous state and national education organizations and is a recognized leader in the areas of teacher preparation, urban education, and university community service. Prior to coming to SUNY, Dr. Zimpher served as president of the University of Cincinnati, chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and executive dean of the professional colleges and dean of the College of Education at The Ohio State University. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our 2016 bicentennial speaker, Chancellor Nancy Zimpher.
Well, thank you, and good morning, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to be here. I want to recognize President Esterberg, the Potsdam faculty and staff, members of the College Council, the Student Government Association, the Foundation Board, and the Alumni Association. And it has not passed my look that the leadership of these four organizations make Potsdam what it is today. I want to thank June and Lynn and Amy and Sean for the great job you are doing. And I certainly want to congratulate Judge Nicandri as well. We are privileged to have you in our midst today. On behalf of the State University of New York and its Board of Trustees, led by Chairman H. Carl McCall, I too want to congratulate the bicentennial class of SUNY Potsdam for 2016. Congratulations, one and all. So you don't need to tell me what a big deal this is for you. But you might need me to tell you what a big deal it is for the entire State University of New York and its family. For all of us, your 63 younger sibling schools and our staff at Albany and New York are looking to you and feel with you your great pride in this historic moment. President Esterberg, not only is this year Potsdam's bicentennial, it has been a year of challenge and healing and growth, no doubt, for everyone in the Potsdam family. Under your leadership, this community faced down serious challenges that struck to the very core of who you are as a campus. And you met that challenge loud and clear. By her own voice, our president said, "Hate has no place on our campus or in our community, not now, not ever." Not just here, but across our country, it feels like we are in the midst of an identity crisis. Embracing diversity, seeing across cultural divides, and reaching across them within our own borders is proving harder right now than it has in a generation. The SUNY family is not immune to it, and we look to Potsdam, our eldest sibling, for the tone and standards you have set, to see how we should act to become our best selves. So when President Esterberg asked me if I would speak to you today, I didn't hesitate. What is happening at Potsdam this year in response to a crisis is nothing short of extraordinary. And 200 years of history of educational excellence and community building are cause for special recognition and celebration. And so all of you, I want to thank you for welcoming me. And I want to say particularly, June O'Neill and I knew what we were getting when we got President Esterberg. And I want to thank you particularly and let all of you thank our great president as well. All right. All right. Now, as Potsdam is the eldest sibling in the large SUNY family, I can't help but think about the theory of birth order. I don't know about you, but I was the third born, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I wasn't supposed to be here. But you know what they say about firstborns, and maybe you have one in your family, or maybe you are one. Decades of research have spent time exploring this birth order and how it shapes our personalities and our strengths. Firstborns are thought to be especially reliable and conscientious. They are leaders and high achievers. They are diligent and want to be the very best at everything they do. If that doesn't sound like Potsdam, I don't know what does. Time and again, Potsdam, our eldest sibling, and I dare say our best role model, makes us proud. Year after year, you are ranked in the top tier of colleges in the Northeast, and in many cases, among the best in the country. But of course, you know this because you live it. Your passion for and dedication to your work, to your art, to this community, your creation of and commitment to living the Potsdam Pledge, your campus's crystal clear code honoring diversity and inclusiveness, of striving for integrity and fairness, you have set a high and most admirable standard for us, the rest of the SUNY family, to follow, to emulate, to learn from, just the way any younger sibling would look to their eldest sib on how to be the best. Just look at your history, your endurance. Through all the staggering change that has happened in the world over 2 centuries, there has been here, in what was at its beginning a wild frontier, an institution of higher learning that has evolved from a one-building school into a thriving, dynamic force of world-class creativity. Look how the Crane School has asserted itself to ensure that the arts are integrated into the STEM fields. For over 200 years, Potsdam has been synonymous with leading-edge teacher preparation in New York and around the country. And look at what you've done just this year with your Center of Applied Learning, the first of its kind in the SUNY system. Experiential, applied learning, this is the direction of education and the direction it is heading. Employers tell us resoundingly that students who have had applied learning experiences are more skilled and better prepared for their careers than those who have not. Potsdam, always on its game, saw the trend, answered the call, and in amazing short order, established this center that will make applied learning the rule, not the exception, at Potsdam. And because of this, legions of students will be more successful in their life after graduation. And you have once again created a model for other schools to emulate, especially the other siblings in the SUNY family. This is exactly the kind of excellence we have come to expect at SUNY Potsdam. So I want to go back a minute to this birth order and sibling voice and thoughts of growing up together and growing up in general. Our system, like a family, has grown and changed over the decades. And that has triggered for me a few thoughts that I've carried around for decades now. Something I want to share with you today as you step from here into the next phase of your life. 30 years ago, a little book was published The author, Robert Fulghum, subtitled it Uncommon Thoughts on Common Things. Said when it was published, quote, "In today's world where irreverence is fashionable and cynicism passes for maturity, it is indeed uplifting to find that a sentimental author can still publish a best-selling book about the simple things in life." Fulghum's credo: everything you really need to know, you learned in kindergarten. Think about it. Share everything, play fair, don't hit people, wash your hands before you eat, and my personal favorite, take a nap every afternoon after a snack of milk and cookies. Who hasn't done that? Well, what about the other basics? Keeping these in mind as you move forward. I'm telling you, you cannot read this little gem of a book without provoking immense self-reflection. So it won't surprise you that preparing for this commencement got me thinking that everything you really need to know, you learned at SUNY Potsdam. I don't think you can go wrong if you follow this advice, if you keep these rules in front of your brain every day. Another famous kindergarten rule: when you go out into the world, hold hands, stick together. This is the one I think of the most. For a child, that's about safety. But I think for us, for the adults who are responsible for the world and the way it works, it's about problem solving. And so much of what we have to do as humans every day, no matter our era, no matter the time, is about problem solving. I have long subscribed to the philosophy, the practice, that our greatest social challenges can only be solved by the collective. In my own work over the past 40 years, I've been applying this idea to education, to working to make sure that every leader in a community recognizes that she or he has a stake in the success of students from cradle to career. Because those students become citizens and neighbors, they become parents, they become leaders. It is our collective responsibility, our moral imperative, to work together to make sure the schools in our communities have what they need to ensure success: great teachers, the right tools, safe and healthy classrooms. Right now, other communities and collectives are applying the same idea to meeting environmental challenges, to addressing homelessness, to embracing diversity. It has even been applied successfully to reduce the rates of teenage pregnancy. The point is, we need to not only recognize that we are all in this together, but we need to act as though we are all in it together. And no matter your chosen path, your mission, your work, it is that which must be accomplished together that will make the most difference in the world. I see so much of Potsdam in this particular adage about moving forward together, holding hands. Because the sense and strength of community here, fostered on this campus and with this town for over 200 years, is extraordinary. It is something to be admired, and it is something to be emulated in our SUNY system, in our state, wherever and however possible. It is a way of acting that I promise you, no matter what you do, no matter your field or discipline, if you go about your work with a sense of community in mind, you will make a difference. What an example your now alma mater has set for the rest of us. Be proud of what you've learned at Potsdam. Be proud of your time here. Carry it with you and always know that you are as much a part of this college's noble history as it is a part of yours. Know that 200 years of graduates and faculty stand behind you, and that you have succeeded in large part because of what has happened here. And always remember, when you go out into the world, hold hands, and stick together. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor, for your wise words. Now, as we begin the presentation of candidates, we ask that families and graduates remain seated until all graduates are recognized as a courtesy to everyone attending today's ceremony. Will Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost Betty Bergeron please join me in the presentation of candidates for graduation?
Will all candidates for master's degrees please rise? President Esterberg, these candidates have completed the curricula prescribed for their degrees by the State University of New York at Potsdam. On recommendation of the graduate faculty, I take pleasure in presenting these students to you as candidates for the master's degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or the combined master's and bachelor's degree with all the rights, privileges, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Candidates will now be escorted forward by rows to be hooded and to receive your certificates. Graduates, please be seated until your row is called.
Crystal Lynn Brown. Jenna Lee Johnston. Suzanne Baelish. Lindsay Dorney. Beth Ann Chambers Barney. Stephanie D. Flaro. Jolyn Fiorentino. Jacob Beaulieu. Kayla Brendage. Derek M. Bull. Yoheleze Ransom.
You should go just a touch faster so that when they start to roll them, read the next name so they'll be on the way up.
Jamela Lehens. Emily Ruth Cunningham. Mackenzie Briere. Isaac M. Griffith. Jenna Crookshank. Kirsten B. Jandrew. Ashley M. Thayer. Aaron Strife. Chelsea Bartlett. Samantha L. Fay. Melissa Biana. Sam Costanzo. Nicole L. Fedorchak. Jared Parker. Kelly Fusillo. John Schwenke. Mohammed Abdullah Alakil. Amanda Helms. Emily Alyssa Fritz. Carrie E. Clancy. Lamia Fawaz Amomani. Giselle El Khoury. Carter M. Jones. Danielle Smith. Mary Catherine Jones. Samantha Rose Long. Charity Baker. Brittany Dawn Lucky. Michelle Lynn Barney. Amanda Lee Joels. Roxana Amiri. Sarah Ida Pinsker. Jessica Kaysen Bentley. Angelica Smith. Anthony Michael Pike. Dustin Robert Newvine. Catherine R. Graham. Michelle Christine Primiano. Charles W. Murray III. Ryan Hewer. Brianna M. Taktani. Erica Lynn Schlee. Courtney Ray McKnight. Kasha Watson. Leah Mulligan. Nicholas J. Perrier. Crystal Renault. Sarah Wright. Maria Lena Marasco. Jenna McLeister. Andrew Sears. Kristen Nicole Murphy. Diane Marie Maitland. Elizabeth Megan Moon. Monica L. Masillo. Kendall McLeod. Jennifer Lynn Adams. Melanie Lynn Shank. Donald Lamety. Jodelle LaRose Courier. Brianne Marie Hearn. Amanda King. April Margaret Seymour. Alicia Flynn. Sean Warren. Jennifer Kathleen Sands. Catherine Mahoney. Catherine J. Stoffel. Megan A. Scordo. Colleen, thank you, Rowan. Sierra Thomas. Christopher Raymond LaRue. Tyler Michael Sovey.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? President Esterberg, these candidates have completed the curricula prescribed for their degrees by the State University of New York at Potsdam. In the name of the faculty and by its authority, I have the honor of presenting them to you so that you may confer upon them the appropriate degree: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, or Bachelor of Science.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I now confer upon you the appropriate bachelor's degree and admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to the degree. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels.
Candidates will now be escorted forward by rows. Graduates, please be seated until your row is called.
Thanks. Thanks. Thomas Richard Giffoon. Yes. Summa cum laude. And Chancellor's Award.
Chelsea A. Pitcher, summa cum laude, Chancellor Award.
Sarah McHugh, summa cum laude, 2016 Academic Honoree.
Christy Marie Allen, summa cum laude, 2016 Academic Honoree.
Daniel James Kringer, magna cum laude.
Zenya Kumento, summa cum laude.
Jameson Patrick Wells, magna cum laude.
Chelsea Net Sunday.
Jennifer Acker.
Kayla Sky Austin, summa cum laude.
Joshua Edward Klaus, summa cum laude.
Robin Victoria Armstrong, cum laude.
Jocelyn Teresa Alvarez.
Brandon Michael Edwards.
Kyle Westlake, magna cum laude.
Eric James Zalewski.
Kieran McInerney.
Ryan Ebo.
Joe Kelly, magna cum laude.
Brittany Lee Bissett.
Alicia M. Binion, cum laude.
Katie R. Bushy, cum laude.
John Ryan Barstow.
Molly Bonnier, magna cum laude.
Megan Marie Coley.
Melissa Emily
Allison Bauer.
Ellis Lamarck.
Miranda Arlene Bailey.
Anne Marie Bacon, cum laude.
Sarah Elizabeth Bean.
Rosanna Ellis Boswell, summa cum laude.
Danielle Cretaro.
Melissa Catherine Phelan, summa cum laude.
Melissa Ann Moreland, summa cum laude.
Carissa Cuccia, cum laude.
Daniel Scheffner.
Nicholas Boudreau, magna cum laude.
April Beard, summa cum laude.
Marissa M. Brockway, magna cum laude.
Courtney Lois Bierce, cum laude.
Bailey Rita Belgard.
Anissa Abdullah.
Marquise Brown.
Ricole Bobian.
Erica Plaza.
Taylor Aline Bell.
Brittany E. Becker, cum laude.
Nicole Becker, cum laude.
Emily Wolf.
Jillian Bissonette.
Sade La India Thompson, magna cum laude.
Brittany I. Banks.
Namutoni Paris, loud.
Leora Grace Hughes.
Amanda Barrett.
Charlotte Diefenbach, cum laude.
Kristen Marie Corriveau, magna cum laude.
Stephanie Eichinger, magna cum laude.
Sarah Ann Kamhi.
Ariel Chin.
Kim Gachette.
Carrie Ann Hunter.
Kai Brooks.
Kimberly Grace Clark.
Sarah Murphy.
Michael A. Jacobson.
George Coasty.
Niasha Saint Araman.
Hosanera Begum.
Amanda Garcia.
Anthony Michael Pike.
Vianella Benitez.
Chiron Bunch.
Hu Tyson C. Palmer.
Jermel Kwame Thompson.
Takima S. Williams.
Olivia Elaine Allard.
Tevin Campbell.
Speed up. James Luis Fairman.
Chase Cortez.
Daniel Louise Sonchichi Wetlow.
Morgan Marie Clark.
Jamel Moses.
Taylor Gregg.
Anna Mishanya.
Delaney Campbell.
Courtney Rose Harmon.
Natasha Brito.
Jesse Lee Rose Cole, magna cum laude.
Michael Joseph Geiger.
Dylan T. Bitts.
Quinn Delmont Cooper.
Jackson D. Corcoran.
Patrick J. Bonafede.
Melissa Cooper.
Thomas Cook.
Eric Kavanaugh, magna cum laude.
Brandon Christ.
Wellen Cruz Dela Cruz.
Ido Cruz de la Cruz.
Dina Kayamet, magna cum laude.
Victoria Ann Congleton, cum laude.
Diana Savala, magna cum laude.
Satya B. Johnson, summa cum laude.
Marilyn A. Rice,
Jordan Garcia, cum laude.
Lachey Ray,
Desiree Alana Filbert.
Ajane Biggs,
Tariq J. McIntyre.
Marquise Lee,
Damar Van Putten.
Kevin Osafo Ajakwa,
Rodney Ako Ajay.
Kareem Gamal Atia. I know you.
John Michael Hualanca.
Julian Josnell Beach,
Melissa Hernandez.
yeah. Mike Nunez,
Khalil Franklin.
Creighton. Kyle J. Creighton.
Catherine E. Ebersol, summa cum laude.
Eli N. Oslan, magna cum laude.
Patrick Green Sirio, summa cum laude.
Morgan H. Kuhn.
Rashad D. Hendricks.
Alec Covey.
Brittany Arlene Barr, cum laude.
Felicia Barr, magna cum laude.
Kyle Joseph Ludwig.
Connor Talty.
Kevin R. Doherty, magna cum laude.
Edward Doherty, magna cum laude.
Jacqueline M. Whitman.
Taylor Ann Sterner.
Alexis R. Lerman, cum laude.
Catherine Brooke Masman, summa cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Gabry, cum laude.
Karina Sharonko, cum laude.
Samantha Jean Cohn.
Gabrielle Francis Amato, cum laude.
Jolade Adarumu.
Yvette Marie Rose.
Robin Leslie Woods, cum laude.
Elena Lamaika, cum laude.
Brittany McCarty, magna cum laude.
Marissa Ann Madison, summa cum laude.
Alyssa Marie Ashlaw, magna cum laude.
Joshua Isa, summa cum laude.
Devin Nicole Dunbar, cum laude.
Elizabeth Nicole Radman,
Molly Elizabeth Gray, magna cum laude.
Jessica Lynn Quimby, cum laude.
Abby N. Kretzer.
Kelsey Anna Reels.
Curtis Todd Ellison, magna cum laude.
Sarah Depew.
David Dick.
Daniel Els, magna cum laude.
Lawana A. Andrada, summa cum laude.
Jack William Drink, summa cum laude.
Joshua Dykes, cum laude.
Adam Film Emery, summa cum laude.
Heather Michelle Furlow.
Melissa Fernandez, cum laude.
Kenyetta K. Oliver.
Joseph Durney, magna cum laude.
Alex V. DiTullio.
Nicole M. Drainer, magna cum laude.
Matthew Damon.
Andrew Doody.
Paul Luke Francis.
Nicholas Doolittle.
Miranda DeZalia, magna cum laude.
Darby Eldridge, magna cum laude.
Colleen O'Reilly.
Margaret Dollard.
James Gardner.
Tyler Rose Drubick.
Jennifer A. Ebert, cum laude.
Shadi Sapiro.
Erica L. Dillon, cum laude.
Kirk Umar Quantry.
Olivia Oros.
Kristen Ann Dimitri.
Bria Marie Barber, cum laude.
Sarah Lynn Howe, cum laude.
Mathalis Santana.
Lavinia Rodriguez.
Samantha Becker.
Lauren A. Falco.
Dakota E. Farley.
Elizabeth Anne Marie Johnson.
Brandon Alexander Franza.
Chester Fitch, cum laude.
Daniel G. Frederick.
Katrina Rigsby.
Zoe Dunmeyer, cum laude.
Matthew Gasso, cum laude.
Salvatore Genovese.
Emily Giordano.
Christina Grace Filer.
Abriel Tadeli.
Allison M. Green, magna cum laude.
Rachel Leafetter Jeffrey.
Sally Mooney, summa cum laude.
Emily Kurwa, cum laude.
Alexander Florence Rodrigue, magna cum laude.
Adriana Rizzo, summa cum laude.
Holly L. Hart.
Grace Abigail Zinneman, cum laude.
Laura McGuire, cum
Cassie
laude.
Lee Kennison, magna cum laude.
Tyler James Gardner.
Amanda L. Blackburn.
Garrett R. Sharp.
Judy Norcus, cum laude.
Stacia Ann Girolis.
Nick Agarinos.
Robert Donald Stakoyak.
Kate Greasy, summa cum laude.
Brianna Vera McKay Hill, summa cum laude.
Michelle Cole.
Megan Ferguson, cum laude.
Danielle Gang.
Erin Johans, magna cum laude.
Jeanette Ray Goodrow, summa cum laude.
Cassandra Elizabeth Grant.
Jillian Lynn Dolda, magna cum laude.
Madison Van Bibber.
Laura Jean Smock, cum laude.
Alexander Lamica.
Peter M. Guidish, cum laude.
Adele Frigo.
Samantha Jade Nichols.
Amanda Emily Peacock.
Maria Hope McAdam, cum laude.
Marissa A. Sketchkowski.
David James Moonaghan.
Grace Ellen Roach.
Courtney C. Evans.
Emily Rogers.
Cassandra Spratt.
Mackenzie Patricia Cotter.
Chloe Hay.
Bridget Lynn Sanderson.
James Clifford Bondi.
Stephen Craig Oyer.
Eduardo Figueroa.
Travis Jordan.
Alex Griffith.
Mario F. Riccardi IV.
Patrick Mylad.
James J. Turcott, cum laude.
Kyle P. Cronin.
Come on up here, just pause till he gets his degree, and then you walk up.
Johnny Zator.
Come on up here, just pause till he grabs his degree.
Thomas Carter Benedetto, cum laude.
Step up here, my good fellow. Nice pleasure to see you.
Eric Cassidy, summa cum laude.
Jesse Kohler.
Keep walking, you're good. Come on up, come on up. Just pause there till he grabs his degree, and then you're good.
Claire Riley.
Come on, you got it.
Jillian Wiley.
All right, go ahead, you got it. Step right up here, and then pause. Lovely, better.
Emily Ann Gudevich, magna cum laude.
Right up, please.
Shaylee Marie O'Brien, cum laude.
Step up, please.
Alexandra Wiz.
Bree Ann Artizone, magna cum laude.
Step up, please. Step up, please. Don't worry, still read it.
Tiffany Adis.
You don't have to wait. Come on. Don't
Louis D. Lorenzo.
pause up here. You're paying attention.
Hannah Jones.
Elizabeth Yost, magna cum laude.
Jessica Post, magna cum laude.
Marcus Ryan Wolf, summa cum laude.
Anthony Erda.
Sarah Vanderzijden.
Melissa M. Downing, cum laude.
Come on, let's go.
Hannah Cooper Moskowitz.
Walk up. Congratulations.
Catherine E. Domini.
Come on, Cam.
Cameron Gerard Perry.
You pause for them.
Victoria Giglio, magna cum laude.
Come on up here.
Brittany Stephanie Blake.
She's got her degree. You go ahead. Pause until she grabs her degree. Then you go ahead, okay?
Margaret Ann McCabe, cum laude.
Congratulations. Step up here.
Kyle Hauk, magna cum laude.
Step up here.
Cassandra L. Chase, magna cum laude.
Alexandra Romanello.
Come on up, sir. Wait right there. All right.
Tyler Zapisik.
Austin Patswall, cum laude.
Come on up. Pause here. And you grab your degree and then you go. Right, you're good.
Juan Perez, cum laude.
Brandon Spencer Kemp, magna cum laude.
Kyle Donald Gibson.
Kelly S. Mitchell, summa cum laude.
Hello, wonderful person. I'll get my hugs after, okay? You go up and get your degree.
Taylor J. Jones.
There you go. Go get your degree.
Olivia M. Williams, magna cum laude.
Congratulations.
Lillian Ferris, magna cum laude.
Evelyn Bennett, cum laude.
Kara Christine Morris.
Kevin R. Johnson.
Elizabeth Marchbanks.
Come along, Lily.
Veronica Lynn Sapp.
Let's go. Walk right on. You can keep walking. You're going to pause, okay?
Caitlin Lavoy.
When she grabs your degree, you want.
Ashley Burke.
Come on up.
Ting Zeng.
Claire Rose Ignatuk, magna cum laude.
Step up, pause. Walk ahead.
Matthew C. Thompson.
Bradley J. Campagna, cum laude.
Pause right here. When he grabs his degree, you walk ahead. Go ahead.
Jacob Rivera, cum laude.
Todd Thomas.
Come on up, sir. Just pause right there. All right, you're good. Go ahead, please.
William J. Pascali, magna cum laude.
Natasha Leilani Allen, cum laude.
John Hickey.
Come on up. Pause there.
Matthew D. Dermody.
Come on up. Just pause. Then you go ahead.
Ashlyn Lalonit.
Jeremy Johnson.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Step up, please. Go ahead, please.
Alicia Marie Hollister, magna cum laude.
Just wait a second.
Amy Kikoma.
Fatumata Binta Diop.
Maria Ari Yvonne.
You know my name.
I stand corrected. Mariah Ari Yvonne Roberts. Cum laude.
Atira Carla Wood.
Step up here. They're going to read your name.
Melody Alexandra Mangwa.
Aaliyah Smalls.
Brianna Gaspar.
Samantha Kleena.
Karen Davila.
Come on, keep walking. They'll read your name.
Melody Jewel Rabasa.
Risi Mercedes.
Come on up. Okay, you can go ahead now, sir.
Michael Oyolola, Chancellor's Award.
Brian Moore.
Step up, please.
Adonis Richards.
Step up here and wait.
Haska Dotin.
Okay, there you go. Step up, please. Just wait for 1 second.
Jaquan A. Pryor.
Vianney McKevin Ujisi.
Step up, please. Don't worry.
Faoud Isaac.
Perdita Sasu.
Huang An Nguyen Yumi.
Sebastian Howard, magna cum laude.
Step up here.
Nicholas D. Coletti.
Lawrence. Come on, Lawrence.
Lawrence Wong, summa cum laude.
Jonathan, step up here, please.
Jonathan Patrick Eugene Henry Holbrooks.
Diego Armando Jara.
Pause here. Then you'll go.
Dalton R. Hall, magna cum laude.
Victoria C. Hall.
Step up, please.
Virginia L. Hebert, magna cum laude.
Megan E. Halstead, cum laude.
Step up, please.
Lynn Page Glenner, summa cum laude.
Brianna Leanne Munoz, cum laude.
Kyle W. Robinson, magna cum laude.
Adam Sean McCauley.
Noah Berliner.
Step up, please. Pause right there.
David Matthew Thornhill.
Tyler Paul Jaquith.
Nathan Jakewith.
Keep walking. Let's go. Keep walking. You're doing great. It's a beautiful day.
Meredith Esther Ludlow.
Mackenzie A. Keenan, cum laude.
Step up, please. Okay. Whenever.
Christopher Kelly.
Step up.
Caitlin Jane Legacy, summa cum laude.
Step up, please, Nicole. Congratulations.
Nicole Marie Stevens.
Right ahead. Can you step up?
William H. Lamoy.
Step up here, Bill, and just wait for a second. All right, walk ahead.
William LaPlante.
Your timing is to when I send them ahead. Okay, step
Donald Patrick Leisure.
up. Step up, please, ma'am.
Jennifer Marianne Morowski.
Jeffrey R. Sammons.
Amanda Ray French, cum laude.
Derek T. Waldron.
John W. Clark.
Nice to see you.
Craig Gardner.
Brandon M. Lapointe.
Tyler Lehman.
Zachary McNulty.
Nice job.
Can I read the quiz?
Nicholas J. Leonard.
Mark W. Carr.
Lorette T. Rodden.
Jonathan Khalid Jean.
Carly Reith.
Kristen Marie Scovan.
Depends on how much time the president spends hugging them, right? No? Okay, you're good. Let's make it.
Matthew A. Smith.
Samantha Rose Giorgio, magna cum laude.
Christopher Randall Hoteling.
Nicholas Michael Seeger, summa cum laude.
Brenda Ann Murphy, magna cum laude.
Corinne Bouchard, summa cum laude.
William Halpern, magna cum laude.
Hannah Roberts, cum laude.
Hi. Up here. Big moments coming up. There you go. Keep going.
Travis W. Miller.
Emma Louise Hibbett.
Samantha Lee Stein.
Kayla Lynn Frazier, summa cum laude.
Allison Prestia.
Brandon Timothy Burgess, magna cum laude.
Come on up. Come on up. Oh, looking great. Hot there.
Malik Clanton.
Dana Clear, magna cum laude.
Joseph M. Connors, magna cum laude.
Logan M. Turner, cum laude.
Kelly Marie Ferguson, summa cum laude.
Dolly Peterson, summa cum laude.
Sarah A. Hill, summa cum laude.
Samantha L. Ryan, summa cum laude.
Janelle Joyce Yeoman, summa cum laude.
Anna Wiegand, magna cum laude.
Derek William Sager, summa cum laude.
Kelly Nicole Dano, summa cum laude.
Thomas Gregory Bradbard, magna cum laude.
Olivia Ream, summa cum laude.
Morgan L. Decker, summa cum laude.
Kyle Francis McConnell, summa cum laude.
Benjamin J. Bardenett, summa cum laude.
Andrew Jarrett Hockler, summa cum laude.
David Esteban Mercedes.
Krista L. Bowman.
Joshua William Seveny, magna cum laude.
Aminata Traore.
Colin L. Walling, magna cum laude.
Kelly Lynn Kulas.
Amy James, summa cum laude.
Shelby Rose LeDuc.
Alicia R. Leach, magna cum laude.
Corey LaPrade.
Rebecca Lynn Breen, magna cum laude.
Kenneth Schweizer.
John Hilkema, cum laude.
Daniel Narvaez, cum laude.
Adam G. Chandler, magna cum laude.
Hannah Michelle Hill, magna cum laude.
Giovanna Rose Savoy, summa cum laude.
Corey Moon, cum laude.
Karima A. Rahman.
Austin Matson, magna cum laude.
Tamara Rose Fiddler.
Joanna Sanchez, magna cum laude.
Brent Spreeder, cum laude.
Cody Andreas, summa cum laude.
John Francis Vincent Alecci, summa cum laude.
Amy Rose Lynch, magna cum laude.
Zachary Leighton Price, cum laude.
Nicholas Arthur Roller.
Michael Brett Styler Rosenberg, magna cum laude.
Curtis J. Karwacki.
Christopher W. Dobson.
Raquel Acevedo Klein, summa cum laude, Presidential Scholar, Julia E. Crane Award.
Jacqueline Fournier, cum laude.
Alyssa Johnson, magna cum laude.
Alexandria A. Page, summa cum laude.
Courtney A. Miller, magna cum laude.
Jesse Aaron Hayes, magna cum laude.
Curtis A. Parker, summa cum laude.
Ryan Preston Lockwood, cum laude.
Emily Gwendolyn King, cum laude.
Sarah Bisnoff.
Connor O'Brien, cum laude.
Andrew J. Higgins.
Sarah Caitlin Chappell, summa cum laude.
John William Riley Snell, magna cum laude.
Abigail Cowan, cum laude.
William N. Suarez, cum laude.
Robert E. Rosado.
Allison R. Benencase, magna cum laude.
Sarah M. Lucy, magna cum laude.
Alexander Isaac Crespi Levitt, summa cum laude.
Megan Rose Safford.
Hilary Paredes.
Destiny Leanne Sanchez.
Elena M. Campolita.
Erica Nielsen.
Emily J. Nellis.
Sarah J. Irwin.
Kathleen Elizabeth Parr.
Erica Elizabeth McCurdy.
Brooke Renee Becker, cum laude.
Caitlin Marie Burrows, magna cum laude.
Lyndon Joan Montague.
Ty Seelage.
Taylor R. Grant.
Stanley Gabriel Merritt.
Travis Timothy Hansen, summa cum laude.
Corinne Gabriel, summa cum laude.
Joanna Ruth Holden, magna cum laude.
Rosalie M. Windling.
Kayleen Marianne Contento, cum laude.
Maureen Elizabeth Folk, magna cum laude.
Rachel L. Howell, magna.
Lisa Elizabeth Barbieri.
Sierra Ray Knight, magna.
Leonidas Samuel Brido.
Ashley Marie Ortiz Rivera.
Kaya J. Palada, summa cum laude.
Sabrina Marie Petrie.
Tyler James Moore.
Miranda Rebecca Dodge.
Megan Frary, summa cum laude.
Jason Murnage.
Vaughn Miller.
Dallas Ruquette Emrich.
Cynthia Humphrey, magna cum laude.
Emma Lindsay Storace.
Jennifer Morcher.
Ryan Cooligan, magna cum laude.
Jimmy McCoulier, the third.
Stacy Lynn Bourne.
Leonardo Leyva.
Sasha Shanten.
Matthew R. Halloran, magna cum laude.
Melissa Maldonado, cum laude.
Marion Rose Inslow.
Matthew Price, summa cum laude.
Anna Campanella, cum laude.
Chelsea Oramus.
Anthony J. Minio, magna cum laude.
Shayna A. Johnson.
Derek M. Labath.
Brian R. Mullen.
Shanika Elaine Ford.
Rianne Elise Washington.
Joelle Naida Delagarde, cum laude.
Ashante Brielle Parker.
Fatima Yane Simmons.
Megan Lee Snow, summa cum laude.
Marissa Leigh Waite, magna cum laude.
Gianna Matthews, summa cum laude.
Kathleen McNamara.
Daniel
Jessica Marie Manley, cum laude.
Sean Martin, cum laude.
William C. Meade.
Amanda Jean Pauls.
Alina Mace.
Holly Lynn Wilson.
Jana Polito.
Aaron E. McCluskey, magna cum laude.
Brianna M. McCluskey, cum laude.
Brenna C. Vukovic.
Jessica Elise Stearns, cum laude.
Summer Cassidy Kelly.
Michael C. Janover.
Megan J. Murphy, cum laude.
Faith Jacobson, summa cum laude.
Logan Margaret Barkley.
Shayna Alexis Stroll, cum laude.
Catherine R. Weston, magna cum laude.
Caitlin D. Hungerford, magna cum laude.
Zoe Carpentieri.
Brianna Kaylee Pank.
Morgan Renee Janot, cum laude.
Diana Marie Cotrone, magna cum laude.
Abigail Nicole Tambasco, cum laude.
Seamus McNulty.
Michelle Brittany Marks, cum laude.
Quinn P. Marshall.
Joshua M. Megara.
Emily Ross, cum laude.
Olivia F. Grant.
Elise Barbara Camilleri.
Jenna M. Searles.
Tyler Clark, summa cum laude.
Jesse Wayne Moore.
Tyler Joseph Strink.
Joseph Wolf, cum laude.
Troy Vincent Vasari.
Michael Rings.
Mauricio A. Vega.
Michael Freeman.
David James Matthews, cum laude.
John Senese.
Catherine Mary Dunn, cum laude.
Ian James O'Brien.
Taylor Vanderplatt.
Chris Carlini.
Gabriel Vega.
Marissa Aaron Meyer, cum laude.
Jennifer Fernandez.
Alexander Frame.
Christopher James Foster.
Kirsten L. Lackey.
Chelsea J. Connors, cum laude.
Brenna Ashley Snyder, magna cum laude.
Leah Reed.
Alyssa Panzo, cum laude.
Kelly Marie Rose.
Alicia Rodriguez.
Jessica L. Cranch, summa cum laude, 2016 academic honoree.
Catherine Marie Knopf, magna cum laude.
Christine Marie Reike.
Andrew Joseph Purrier, summa cum laude.
Spencer D. A. Patterson.
Alexis Lee Orlap.
Mallory R. Norton, magna cum laude.
McKenna Novak.
Jenna Eliasoff.
Kristen Blaber.
Emily McHale.
Mindy Lynn Oatman.
Ryan A. Paddock.
Cassandra Evelyn Stafford.
Cassie Elizabeth Rivers.
Sarah A. Giroux, cum laude.
Joseph M. Roger.
Shirley Talia Eras.
Hannah Lynn Herzig, magna cum laude.
Anne Marie Shatra, cum laude.
Nicholas Ing.
Tony Rochelle Facto.
Kelly Lynn O'Rourke, cum laude.
Jordan L. Kapfer, cum laude.
Jacqueline Ashley Cunningham, cum laude.
Marcus Painter, summa cum laude.
Kathy A. Oatridge Long, magna cum laude.
Chloe Oding.
Ryan Cobb.
Christopher Michael Gray.
Michael Samuel Katznelson.
Stephanie Michael Rukowski.
Danielle Lily Sando.
Brittany Victoria Doran, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Jesse.
Yoseni Infante.
Tiffany Massia, cum laude.
Jessica Esposito.
Ann M. Rappaport, magna cum laude.
Sierra Deline Truax.
Brooke E. Russell, magna cum laude.
James W. Reilly Jr., magna cum laude.
Doran H. Sorrell, summa cum laude.
Caitlin E. Ross.
Zachary Bariah Ray.
Viviana Marcel. Tanya Andrea.
Ashley Celia Ruprecht, magna cum laude.
Tanya Andrea Provost, cum laude.
Joseph Matthew Rafter.
Tristan Riley, cum laude.
Rebecca M. Roser, cum laude.
Kylie Rivers, magna cum laude.
Cassidy Riolo.
Ellen Elizabeth Rick, summa cum laude.
Katrina Isabel Rink.
Spurgeon Samuel Smith.
Alexander S. Suslick, cum laude.
Corey Crouch.
Samantha Ann Smith, cum laude.
Mitch A. Hughes.
Krista Schauger, cum laude.
William Derek Smith.
Jennifer Yeager, summa cum laude.
Delvin M. Santiago.
Robin Sheebley, cum laude.
Gunnar Brian Brown.
Lydia Marie Seidler.
Kristen Eve Salisbury.
Cora Beth Schott, magna cum laude.
Elise Marie Sturgeon.
Kayvon Michael Silas.
Tara Lynn Schuyler.
Cooper David Sheldon, magna cum laude.
Jessica Rose Shaw.
Mark Suburiske, magna cum laude.
James Edward Seymour III.
Matthew Robert Sabatas.
Eric Sackshog.
Emma Elizabeth Trevina.
Justin Roy Toombs, cum laude.
Stanley Robert Schmidt III.
Kevin Jacob Siegel, magna cum laude.
Chandler Bree Roberts, summa cum laude.
Miriam Rendon.
Graham Monty Wetzel.
Thomas Catullo.
Connor H. Irish, cum laude.
Parker Wilson.
Anthony Torres.
Stephen Robert Torres, cum laude.
Yasha O. Tybal.
Alex Tischler, summa cum laude.
Brianna Tabo.
Joseph William Taylor.
Stuart Thomas Teresi.
Leah Thompson.
Tony Ann Marie Triolo.
Amanda Gail Walther.
Jonathan Whites.
Eric Thompson, magna cum laude.
Alec C. Walsh.
Robert Mugio, magna cum laude.
Brett Andrew Wunsch.
Dylan Wythall.
Melissa Subsack, magna cum laude.
Eric Nicholas Viner, cum laude.
Michael Anton Gerkman, summa cum laude.
Tamarata Wage.
Mark Walsh.
Lara Jean Barden.
Jessica M. Spinieski.
Matthew Ryan Vertife, cum laude.
Margaret M. Weiss.
Brandon T. Wood.
Caitlin C. Waite.
Shem Wells.
Taylor James Weiss, cum laude.
William Thomas Zeno, summa cum laude.
Derek M. Bull, magna cum laude.
Jacob Beaulieu, magna cum laude.
Johellis Zarentum.
Emily Ruth Cunningham, summa cum laude.
President Esterberg. This concludes the formal portion of the 2016 bicentennial commencement of the State University of New York at Potsdam. Congratulations, graduates. Let me offer my warmest wishes to each of you receiving a degree today. Oh. Thank you. Okay. Now we can conclude our ceremony. Congratulations, all graduates. I offer special thanks to our commencement speaker, Chancellor Zimpher, our musical groups, and all of our special guests who have enriched this special celebration. Thank you to all of you for being with us today for this 2016 commencement. I encourage you to join me, the stage party, the faculty and staff, on the other side of the library near the Minerva Plaza, immediately following this ceremony for a celebration and reception honoring our graduates. The audience is asked to remain in place until the procession has ended. Please rise and join Jamison Wells in singing our alma mater.